Okay. So, hello. So, my name is Matt, and I'm the team captain of the Welsh. So, if there's any bias towards Dan, that's countered by the fact that I hate Aurora2 with a passion. So, going into this matchup, Wales is already 1-0 ahead, with Will having won his Merc off against the other Merc player. Because I love putting factions into other factions. So this isn't a must-win game for Sven, but going 2-0 up this early on is a pretty good place to be, because it puts more pressure then on the remaining players. So they've decided to play Vlad3 in Warriors of the Old Faith into Aurora2. So what is Sven doing? So Sven's put dash up on Vlad. And where's got the block on Shogun? Let's go. I'm assuming he's put run. What's he put on? So Vlad's got no one focus. He's put up dash. He's put Infernal Machine on the Victor, and he's put Hand of Fate on the ponies. So Hand of Fate's a good thing on the ponies because they're only Magic 6. Magic 6 is very sad. And going up to Magic 6 with dropping the lowest is a lot happier. So, yeah. But what dash allows, it means that all the Archons are speed 7. So it allows a very fast turn 1 from Vlad, which is good because you don't want to let Aurora get too far up to have too much behind, so because she can push you out of scenario. Because if you move up, she gets you, and then you die painfully, horribly. Yeah. Yeah, so as a general rule of thumb, initiates are always base to base. unless unless otherwise stated. Going up 14 turn 1 is very quick. So the main threat of this Vlad list is the pie plate off Victor. While the Angels can get flying high from Aurora2, which makes them immune to blast, it doesn't make them immune to fire, and they will quite happily burn to death off the ply. So running up with Victor puts him into a decent space to get some shots off. But there's Dan's got the side with 2 trees. Victor can't see through trees. He can see through clouds. He's run close enough to get eye of sight. Gatsby's there is going to put up 2 clouds, and Victor's going to see right through them. So, hey, Luke is here.
Sorry, everyone. Newborn baby, with issues. That's all.
Yeah, it's fine. I've just introduced myself, and I'm mumbling on about dash. So, yeah, he's gone for the Isle of Sight objective, Sven. He's put up dash on Vlad, Infernal Machine on Victor, and Hand of Fate on the ponies. So
that's good.
Okay.
I think how he deals with the Menite Arc is a major.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Menite Arc I need to get rid of, but then thankfully Action Veil does fuck off.
So, but luckily, most of Dan's stuff is dead. Well, constructs.
Yeah, they've got souls, but they're not classed as living.
Yeah. So
I think Hypatia is.
yeah, I
And
think she
Aurora.
is. Aurora is as well. Yeah. Ahead.
I
Yeah,
haven't
at
seen
least my
Action
sound's
Veil
going to be
yet.
fine. Yeah, okay. What am I doing? Turn on the volume a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, it's going to be how he deals with the Archons, I think.
Yeah.
So he's put in the champion over by the Grey Lords. So obviously the champion gets Righteous Vengeance because Darton Vilman's in the list. He's hiding over by the objective.
Oh yeah.
So if he kills the ponies, the champion gets angry. Gets to make a move. So judging by the positioning of Vlad, he's probably going to hot swap Hand of Fate over next turn onto the Victor.
Yeah. Look.
Because he's within 5.6 of the Victor. So he's going to probably put Infernal Machine on the Dervish, and Hand of Fate on Victor. Because the Speed 7 Dervish is not too bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, so we're over onto Dan's.
Yeah. Oh yes, the apparition move.
Yeah, it's really good. It allows him to move his whole, or a lot of his front lines.
Yeah. So, okay, so Dan's going second, so he gets to score first. So I wonder what Victor's going to do now. Because I think it depends how much damage Victor can do before the lists lock into close quarters.
With Flung High, it pushes the range 12 guns, the nipple guns, down to a range 9.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to be pretty close to actually get much work done bar the plate. And
Bar the main
hopefully
plate, yeah.
fire will. I think I don't know whether it's worth putting clouds out there at the time. Might have.
So I mean, it stops the Archons from charging through because they can't see through the clouds. But the Victor can shoot through them.
Yeah.
All right, you're the expert on cock. What? What's got legs? What doesn't have wings? So it doesn't get flying high.
Looking at the few things so on the far left, the Steel Soul Guardian, he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
The Dick Spider, the Frustrum Locust, that doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Then you've got the Corollary, which is a major part. Then you've got Cock Army, and then you've got the Servitor. As a cockpit, I think there might possibly be an nation push for an assassination, or I don't know. It's cracking that Victor, the Victor, cracking the Archons. He can't shoot them. He can't shoot the Victor unless he goes battle.
Yeah. I suppose it depends what the victor wants to do. Like, is it going to try and march up into walking nipple range when it wants battle? Although, does it really need battle? Because angels are like armor 11, aren't they?
I think they're armor
Something.
12, but yeah, they're armor tissue.
Yeah. So the victor kills them on hit with its nipples, and the blast is power 8. So.
Well, the blast isn't really going to do anything because of flying high.
No, they're flying high. So.
But yeah, the forest is a good thing for it. Like,
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, no, the forest is pretty. That little block in between the bunker between the house and the forest is quite handy to have.
Yeah. There's also the possibility of him just running something in between that corner of the building.
Yeah.
I could see something being like that and just become super annoying, like the nomad maybe.
Yeah. In the little alcove in the back, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the observatory comes in. Was it like a chimney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
So. I was like, why is he moving the pony up? And it's like, oh yeah, he's doing the stream. Is anything in range now of that champion? No, because they're all 14. Clockworks.
Right, he's yet to move.
You could shoot it, probably. You could probably shoot the champion, but it won't do much.
No. What he could do as well for a bit of spice is, I love a bit of spice, is go for a crit paralysis on the gun. One.
Oh yeah, because he's got no way of boosting damage, boosting hits though. Is it just 2 dice written?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got, I think it's hand of destruction. You probably know this playing Convergence.
Oh yeah. It's a speed 7.
Who has hand of destruction?
I don't know. I don't play into Aurora2. I try and avoid it like the plague.
Yeah, I've had a fair few bumps with it, but that's with Beth2 double cheese. It's a weird one.
The benefits of being a team captain, I can pick to avoid it. Oh no, hand of destruction is battle group only.
Okay.
So Spirit Door's pretty handy to have though.
Spirit Door's going to be major, because it's obviously he's got the +2 for like the charge attack rolls, which is going to be mega. Possibly the feet, well, and then just be able to bounce after killing maybe an Archon or the objective. Getting rid of the objective is key, I think, in order for him
to actually bunker up properly with the clouds. Yeah.
Yeah, and
so he's probably going to try and get something in range of the objective so he can pop it bottom of 2.
Yeah.
So he might move the Nomad up, maybe?
Yeah, Nomad's got flight. Maybe he could nestle in that spot, and then he's a speed 7 Warjack. Maybe.
Yeah, so he's speed 7, he's got reach.
Actually, cancel that. Teslators.
Alright, shoot the fucker.
Yeah.
Tesla. So, and by the way, if anyone's listening, I might swear on stream. I can't help it. I'm Welsh.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah. It's past Watershed. All the kids are in bed. Yeah.
What armor's a Victor?
It's armor 20.
Okay.
The one thing about this Vlad list is it's very, very honest. There's no tricks, like really tricky stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if I like this Vlad list. I think it's a bit odd, but I know Sven does like murder ponies.
Yeah.
And then they're pretty good, but I don't know if they're going to do enough because they're bloody Magic 6.
But they're magical, aren't they? They're
They are
magical.
magical.
So that gets around. I'm pretty sure it gets around Blade Shield, which pushes a Fog Angel from a 14 up to a 16. So you're hitting on,
Oh, is Blade Shield only? Well,
it only gets ranged, so it's not against magic.
no, that's pretty good actually. Yeah, range attack rules.
Yep, and because it's a spray, Mage Static doesn't work from the Dick Spider.
Yeah, there's reasons Sven plays Khador. So
yeah, this is an interesting play, I think.
Yeah.
If he pops this here and Archon does go in, he has Grievous Wounds, doesn't he? The one at Archon. So,
yeah, he's got Grievous Wounds on the flail, which is pretty big because obviously you don't want that to happen. But I think he might have baited it. And I think he's trying to get an Archon to come in.
Okay.
Because even with Hand of Fate, because they have Hand of Fate, you could double Hand of Fate it if you wanted to, without hurting something nearby. They're only power 15 and 13, and a Nomad's 19.
Yeah,
So the odds of taking out a system are quite low.
that's fair. Also, the Nomad is now defense. It's a lot higher defense. Because I'm pretty sure the could be completely wrong. Aurora2 spell gives +2 defense as well.
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
was it 14? There's a Nomad. No, Nomad's 11, isn't it? Or was it 12? I think it's 11.
I'm pretty sure it's 12. Could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 12.
I don't know. Who plays Nomads? I thought this is a Toro meta.
I think actually Nomads are actually not too bad.
I like them. So I remember I know the reason why Dan plays a Nomad over a Toro. He was playing against me, and he charged Harby with a Nomad, with a Toro, and it missed by 1 because it's Mat 6. And he was like, I was and ahhing between that and the Nomad because the Nomad. And he's like, that's decided. I'm going to take the Nomad because it's my 8 in the charge.
Yeah. So I was completely wrong. Nomad is defense 10.
Defense 10? Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, but up to defense 12 is not too bad.
Yeah.
Also, the tried and true rule works really good here because this theme gives you an extra heal as well. An extra point when you heal, and you've got the servitors heal 1 point.
So they
heal 3 points. It becomes a Legion Shepherd, pretty much.
That's pretty good. It doesn't get the benefit on the objective, though, does it? Because that's not a repair.
No. Pretty sure it doesn't.
Because it just says repair, special action, and an objective does healing.
Yeah, it's an out of it doesn't have an activation, does it? The objective.
No. Well, no, I don't think it does.
No. Otherwise, it would suffer like continuous fire from burning earths and.
Yeah, true. Other shenanigans we haven't thought of.
Love it.
What are you doing now? I think Dan's taken too long in his first turn, though.
I don't know. I think it's key that he places where it shouldn't die because he sort of act threats. Look from a Legion perspective.
Yeah.
A lot more.
So I'm just going off the perspective of I try not to have like 15-minute turn 1 because then I panic.
Yeah. But you play men off.
True.
Forward,
yeah, I run everything forward for 2 turns, especially if there's like rough terrain.
I know.
So Menoth gave us many things, but Pathfinder he did not. So
Be broken with it.
yeah, Menoth wills it. Though through suffering through rough terrain, we get better models.
That new Request book.
Oh, the Living Covenant.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks spicy. I like it. So I don't know. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to try it out. Like mage static in that kind of command is pretty handy. Like range 10 mage static.
Yeah, mage static is really, really good. Like it can win you games.
Yeah.
Especially
I think it's really helpful in the Kruger 2 matchup.
Yeah, definitely.
Because then you can stop your Archons being TK'd, which no one likes.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sad move, that.
But I don't know. So he's put down his clouds, so only either site can see through them. It's probably going to go on the Victor.
Yeah, you'd sort of hope so.
I mean, actually, he could put it on the Archon. But he's not killing anything. He's not charging anything with it. He wouldn't do that.
It could get a little.
It's only threats 12, see? So even with... Ideally, they want Vengeance first. So... which they're not going to get because there's nothing around to die. So what I normally do, being the cunning Menoth player that I am, if I have less jacks than Choir, I'll just run like Choir boys in front of the jacks. or you just run them. Well, I play Fearful Masses, that's why I run from the jacks. But if you run like Choir boys up to be within like 5 of Archons and stuff, like ahead of your army, someone will shoot them eventually.
Yeah.
Because you don't need 4 Choir unless you need 2 Choir.
I'm pretty sure I've been a bit of a sucker to that, where I deviated an Archangel shot over. And they just like conveniently stood there.
Yeah. They could like that. They just sit there and take bullets. And then everyone gets really upset and they hit people.
Yeah.
Because if you had like a guy, if you put like a Choir boy in front of the objective, like that would trigger 4 Righteous Vengeances. So, like one of the downsides, Vlad doesn't get it. That's Vlad2. Vlad2 gets that cool. Vlad3 just gets covered in blood, and it makes his PP harder. So I don't think he gets it anyway. Pysgod, Relentless Charge, Blood Quenched, yeah. But what you get then is Vilmon has it, the Archons have it, and the Champion has it. Yeah. So that's pretty good. But then obviously your opponent has to take the bait. So like if they're not taking the bait, it's pointless. But then, like, you know, what are your 2 extra Choir boys doing? So
yeah, playing Cock Choir, it's pretty much the same thing. To be fair.
Yeah. There we are. His turn's over. He's pausing. He's back over to turn 2. Khador.
Can you see any juicy pie plates? Apart from there.
Apart from there. So yeah, I mean the Void Archon is the best place.
What range is the gun?
The gun's range 20. And I think what's Aurora's command?
It's
9.
I want to say 9.
So
it's
the
9.
The Void Archon is out of her command, so the Void Archon will get Ascension. So that's a boo-boo on Dan's part. Although, to be fair, trying to hit a defense 14 Archon with a Victor is iffy.
Yeah, and getting a good line of sight to it as well.
Yeah.
He might have just. Has he got Hypatia there as well? Ooh, yeah. If Hypatia dies, that's a massive blow.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's one thing. That's quite handy. But it does pull the Victor off to one side. But then the Victor, I think, is quite happy being on one side by itself. Let me just check. Let me check Aurora's command. I'm fairly certain it's 9. Fairly certain she has at least one negative on her card.
Yeah, it is range 9.
Yeah. Quell's command, all models of fire above it. So yeah, Void Archon's out of that. Hypatia as well.
Have we heard whether he's up keeping Hand of Fate on the?
No, I think he's just positioning things first. But seeing how he's only moving Victor like 4 inches, that kind of implicates what he's planning. He's going to probably upkeep Hand of Fate on the ponies. Although he's got a slight order of activation issue in that the last pony is outside of 15, so he can't get dash on it. But then also they won't get dash anyway because they've got to go first. So he'll probably move the ponies up first. Do some spraying. And then Hot Sub Hand of Fate onto Vic. So
There's a question about whether he's put it in. Good bit of sportsman.
yeah, Sven's a good egg. He's lovely.
Too great. See, it's good to see him.
Yeah. So he's waiting.
WTC?
He's waiting for the Crucible Art update, though, Sven. So that's the faction he loves right now. So they're out now in a week, just after the VTC. But then that's the thing. See, if he does walk up the Archon towards the Nomad, he's moved him back, so it's a non-issue. But even if he did, like, he's not killing the Nomad with an Archon, especially one that's not angry and not charging. He just loses the Archon.
Where does it go, though?
Yeah, it's going to go somewhere. Sorry, Sven, your champion can't charge over walls because Menoth only gave him 4 legs. Actually, has he buggered that up? Is there enough space for a large base to get through that gap?
That's what I was saying about the crit paralysis.
Yeah.
Then he's ground, so it's a bit of an iffy one.
So this is a long ass maintenance phase.
Yeah, but I think if you take your time with it,
yeah, you got the time. You got the time to do so.
Yeah, definitely. Because Dan's taking such a long and careful turn 1, he can either go 2 ways. He can slam things in real quick, hit the clock, put clock pressure in. But I don't think the convergence list cares that much. Or carefully plan it out and just work by what Dan's gone with clock.
Yeah. So he's probably gonna vassal the Victor anyway. So the Victor will have 3.
Yep. And either side it's going on the Victor.
Yeah, so that suggests he's going to shoot through the clouds. But the real is on. It's tearing me inside.
Ooh. That's quite a good placement.
Mm. Yeah. So yeah, he's positioned it so you can get both tesselators with a charge. Could even charge up with the initiates, because the initiates can then charge 12 as well, because they're speed 7.
Yeah.
So you could get 2 initiates on it. Do they want to be that far forward? And there's a Void Archon right there.
Depends where the mana Archon's ending to prevent the Soul Clash. But tesselators aren't that tough. They're like defense 13, armor 15 off the top of my head. I know they're only power strength 12 base, but they hit, they're going to hurt.
13, 15 with 12, 16, 22 boxes.
Yeah, but they've got such a small damage grid that they can lose an arm.
Yeah.
And the induction is hard to lose, but they'll definitely lose an arm if they get hit. Really.
And also, they're only power 6 in melee. Oh, that's very sad.
Yeah, the convergence headbutt.
Yeah. The little nuzzle.
Yeah.
And they haven't got gunfire. I thought they might have done.
No.
Although Aurora can give it to them, can't she? Yeah, she got dual attack.
Yeah, she got dual attack.
If he fancies being a dirty Dan and giving out dual attack, trampling and shooting shit.
Yeah, but the best, tesselators, they get so much better shooting against large base.
Yeah.
I don't think Dan would mind too much if he lost one to a few.
Yeah, because what's Aurora's rat 5?
No, she's 6.
No, 6.
7 rats. So she pretty much got one better from the prime version.
Oh no, she is rat 5.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, Aurora2 is rat 5.
Oh,
but tesselators get +2/+2 against large bases, so they're rat 7. So
yeah.
Nothing like drinking our old tea. Okay.
So Vlad's defense 15 arms.
Yeah, Vlad is quite hard to kill. He's harder than he looks.
Yeah, especially with Hermit. Those got wind.
Yeah, 15, 17, 18 boxes. So yeah, he's up to Hand of Fate then, so he must be on 6.
Did that cab model fit through the gap?
Yeah, it can fit through by like a gnat's cock.
Scales there, so.
Yeah, he's yeah, I mean he's gone over the wall, but there was space off to the other side, so he's got the room. So I used to like feating on these of Vlad2 back in the day when I used to play Vlad2 with murder ponies.
What is that?
They become like speed 12. They're speed 12 with like Hand of Fate. You run like a Colden Lord, like as far as you can, and they get like Battle Wizard. So they just like charge in, like kill a dude because they're now like Mat 8 charging cavalry and they can actually hit stuff. And then they just like shotgun spray like 8 inches back. Okay, here we go. First damage roll of the game. Yeah, so no mage tactic.
Ooh.
Oh, there we are.
He's going to proc a whole load of oh no, we're just dungeon. A big side.
Yeah.
Yeah, two photon.
Oof, that's nasty.
Mm-hmm. So he just killed 3 clockwork angels, which, to be fair, isn't too bad.
Yeah.
It's a massive hit, but clockwork angels, they're not great.
Yeah.
It's negation angels you want to be trying to blink off.
Yeah, the negation angel is the bear angel, which is odd because they're the free one.
Yeah, no, they can both be free.
They can both be free.
Yeah, negation angels 1 point more.
So
Need to double check this now before I tell everyone that. But I'm pretty sure that you can take them. Sorry, everyone who's listening.
Yep.
Yeah, you can take them for free. You can also take bloat thralls for free. In case you didn't know.
bloat thralls, that's fucking bizarre.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, my free PlayStation game is Horizon Zero Edition. It'd be a shame if I already owned it. Actually, that is the DLC. That's pretty. May as well get it. What's happening here now? So I'm assuming Victor's going to try. So
yeah, I think he's better. It's not. It's a good shot, I think.
yeah, if he can take out Hypatia the Blade, that would be very, very sad. Hypatia especially, because Hypatia is the one who gives out the apparition, doesn't she?
Yeah, apparition, and then her gun's really good.
Yeah.
Got Sky, I think it's called Skyfighter, where she gets I think it's boosted dice against fly models.
Oh,
good.
Dogfighter.
That's it. Yeah, the Crucible Guard one.
Crucible Guard one. It's a shame Crucible Guard are having all their good shit like taken away from them, given to other stuff.
Don't know what I mean.
First they had Transmutation, now Beth 2 has it. Skyfire, and now Cock has it.
Well, we also got Withering Ash as well from their Dragon Breath rockets. Or was it Rust they had? No, Withering Ash for sure. That got put onto Infernals.
Yeah. The worst is though is when they take something and nerf it because it's been taken. Like when Dreamer came out and Artificer Deviation got nerfed because she had it.
Yeah, or Fiona with Befuddle.
Yeah.
He got nerfed, and then Colgrimmer got nerfed even more.
Calandra.
That's Calandra, my mistake.
Calandra's got Befuddle. And then yeah, Fiona came out and ruined everyone's part.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, interesting.
No, man.
So I wonder why. I'm thinking of.
He might not have been able to see it.
Yeah, it's true. It barely hits. Wait. Yeah, it's 9, yeah.
Almost took out his Cortex in one hit.
Yeah, he's next to a healing objective, so that's a non-point.
It depends if the Archon goes in.
No, well, luckily Sven's a great guy and let Dan move it back.
Oh, yes, very good point.
I think so. Yeah, the Archon can't get in. I was checking something. I can't remember what it is. I remember what it is now. Yes. So if Sven had moved up the Menite Archon, that would have had the main gun.
Yeah, it'd only be +2 though, wouldn't it?
It'd have been +2 to taking the Cortex out.
Ah.
And he didn't battle it either. So I'm assuming he's going to put shielding on it.
Yeah, probably just to stop the Tesselators. But I don't really.
I don't think the Teslas could get over there if they tried, could they? I mean, they could, but
Speed 7, go up to 9 with feet. Range 9. If you go dual attack, they can charge.
yeah, they can trample, can't they, and do it?
No.
Oh yeah, because they're only medium base.
Yeah. Yeah, but you just charge dual attack from Aurora.
Yeah.
You get further anyway.
Yeah, cool. Lads move back. What?
Alright, so what's stopping?
Will say to turn your mic volume.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that any better?
Well, it's fine for me, but maybe Will's
Okay.
just going deaf in his old age. Right. Well, what were you saying?
What's stopping the Void Archon from just mulching all those murder ponies next turn? I honestly think he can just do that. With Vengeance and
Yeah, Vengeance, Charge, Murder Pone, they're 13, 15.
yeah, they're max 7
with concealment, so you don't care about that with the spray. You could probably turn them all to mulch.
Yeah.
There we are. So he's sending in 2 initiates into the Tessellate.
Hmm.
This is the miss. So
Ooh.
trick for all your Menite players. Can't hit for toffee.
Yeah, but they're mat 6, aren't they?
Yeah, they're mat 6.
Just roll good. Roll good, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I can roll good, but if you're not me, just CMA everything. Like, they actually hit pretty decently then, because they go to like mat 9 power 15.
Yeah, they're really they're good for 7 points.
Yeah, they're even better when they're free.
Well,
But they're not.
that's only good theme.
Yeah, because this is also a decent theme for Menoth, but not having free initiates is a sad selling point.
Hmm.
So there we are. So Dan's returning the favour, giving him the reach around, and then him do a take back.
Lovely. Oh, bloody hell. How's that guy got there?
Oh, he's running.
Running.
Run.
Hmm.
So, but he has left that zone on the left unless something else goes in.
Like a champion?
Another champion, yeah. But then don't the Teslas just murder it?
Champions, how high armor?
So they're 1320 with 10 boxes, and then they're 18 with 5 and tough.
Possibly. So Tesla can pump out 4 shots, just 2 focus. So you got 3 there. So maybe, but as soon as it disappears, then you've got. As soon as that disappears, then it's a lot harder to hit.
Yeah. Although he hasn't put the rear champion in shield guard range of the initiates in front.
Oh yeah.
But Darton Vilman in the back is also a shield guard. There we are, he's moving him over now. And he's stoned, Morwood stanced himself, so he's armor 20.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's a good thing. So ideally, you want to kill the Archon first before it gets kill. No?
Yeah, no. Yeah, if you kill the Archon first, stop it getting angry.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, does he just send the Nomad into the Victor and Spirit Door back?
It possibly. So he can get the Shrike over there to cause Dark Shroud. The feet for another +2, so you're looking at +4.
Power 20? 22?
Yeah.
He did tell me, but I wasn't paying attention.
I think it's a decent amount. I'll double check now for everyone.
I think they start off at 18, don't they? Nomad.
18 and
Yeah,
13.
18. So 18, they go up to 22. Do they get a free charge from Aurora?
They might do. I don't think they do too, actually.
No. Fair.
No. Weirdly, they're a faction which doesn't have full steam. It's quite funny.
Yeah. Imagine not playing a Legion of Everlight.
Yeah, no. Don't get it.
Okay, so we're back on to Dan.
So, Sven's, he's actually pretty good on clock.
Yeah.
For what he did. I was very surprised at the Victor.
Yeah, 4 to the 1. Oh, yeah, because it's power 14. The Nomad's armor 19 off 5. Yeah, 4 damage. But he's got any mechanics nearby?
Yeah, he does. He has one that's right next to Aurora. And also the objective. So max of 6, minimum of 4. Pretty good.
So where's our Void Arc? So the Hermit's all the way back. So he can Hermit onto the Victor. So that probably gets the Nomad out of being charged. And then, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff under Hermit's bubble.
Yeah.
I think Dan was lucky that he decided to go for Void Archon.
Yeah, definitely. That would have cost a lot because, as you'll see now, it'll just push forward a lot more. And he's got. I don't think he lost any negation angels, so he's laughing because they hit like 7 trucks.
Yeah, power 18, I think.
Oh, the gang feet, Dark Shroud.
Yeah. Everything the grown body needs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're pretty good, and then paralysis as well. For
yeah, paralysis is quite big in this because you can paralyze the champions. The initiates you can paralyze. Tell. Both of them are still no quiet up.
So what do you reckon then? What do you reckon his line of play is? Because he can score. I don't think scenarios are hard for him.
You can ease zone quite easily because he's got to kill the 3 initiates. Oh, and he's got angels off to the far right.
Yeah.
So you can kill those 3 initiates for that zone. He can probably kill the objective, but I don't see him clearing the central zone because the Nomad can't get round the back. I don't think. And then trying to, and he's not killing a dervish because there's not a lot of charge targets going into it. But he probably wants to kill the objective to get rid of the Isle of Sight, so Gatsby can bunker up.
If he could kill Gatsby, he kill the objective and the Archon. If he can get there, that is.
Yeah. I think he wants. I think he might want to send the Void Archon to those Grey Lords. But saying that, they've lost Hand of Fate, so now they're only 6. They're only Magic 6. So they've lost a lot of their bite.
Yeah, but the thing is, they are pretty good at hunting down angels.
Yeah, you need 8s to kill, basically, so when you can get multiple shots off with each pony. They're not too bad charging in either, because they're map 5 boosted. Additional, so it's not too bad. They're only 14 in melee angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can send in like. It's a dangerous place for Gatsby to be.
Yeah.
Only because I tend to find that Gatsby tends to flub all of his attack. He tends to spend a lot more time missing than he does hitting shit.
Yeah, isn't he saying like Mat 6?
I think he's
Or
Matt.
7?
I think he's Matt 7. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, Mat 7. I'm gonna carry on making saying the bad ones. But yeah.
So speed 6 up to 8. So yeah, there goes.
So we know for certain that the iron sight objective is disappearing this turn.
Yeah, I think he's got to take it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to let Gatsby cloud out. So I think he might be charging the Victor with the Nomad to get into melee range on the objective.
Yeah, you can just walk if he feeds.
Oh yeah, because he's speed 9, isn't he? It's like choo Magoo.
Speed 5 base, +2 for arc and propulsion, and +2 for
oh yeah, lovely job. So 7.
And then just yo-yo back.
Pound it. Bring him back with Spirit Door. I think he wants to do that, even just to go up a point as well. He can go up a couple of points onto Bomber 2.
Yeah,
it's a lot harder then to come back from that. I can see him scoring 2, maybe 3 if he's lucky.
Yeah.
Or am I just underselling Negation Angels and are they just going to murder left-hand zone?
Yeah, he's still got what? 1, 2. He's still got 3 of them. One can run. Don't need to run really. Has he done the apparitions yet on the angels?
Yeah, I think so.
I do guess that's fair.
Oh, there we are. There he goes.
Too busy getting rules right.
Yeah, so he's killed the objective.
Sweet. I think he's so at the moment Sven's trying to work out whether he can get Righteous Vengeance from the objective dying.
It's only off warrior models.
Yeah.
So it's not a warrior model.
Yeah.
I'm not going to button and tell him, but yeah.
Yeah.
They figured it out for themselves. Good eggs.
Good job. just get head judging. Just do it.
Yeah. Head judge. Shoot the Archangel.
Can this run?
Sheth can't run. I'm going to live with that fact for the rest of my life.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I was just really tired.
Yeah.
It's because he's so fat. It's just he's like a morbidly obese man being propped up by like a couple of agonizers.
Yeah.
It's like how do they run without just like falling over, just like face first into the dirt?
Every time.
It
was the judge as well. To be fair, the judge was doing the right call, but he was like, "Everyone get out of the way. I'm doing the judge call." Head judge rocks up.
I like the way he had to call the head judge because it was such a stupid question. You didn't know what the answer was because it was so obvious.
Yeah, it's like you did before.
It's like, well, hold on, why don't we ask like the 200 players who brought Hermits if Hermit can run, because he is exactly the same.
I know. But he's not being propped up by 2 agonizers. That's the difference.
No, that's the difference, see. No, I sometimes forget that real life doesn't apply to to Wargaming.
Looks at a new Dolores model.
She looks interesting. She looks fun.
Yeah.
I think someone said like you can play her in Crix, like with Rahira, and she'll just like murder shit. But
I think Denny 1 would quite like it if she can run it.
yeah, you can get Audic models in, no problem. You can just put like a Nomad on, not Nomad, a Toro on Gatsby 4, and you can get Dolores because Toros are Audic.
Oh, okay. So she's like an attachment sort of thing, like Malvern and Mayhem to Gobbers.
Yeah, kinda. So it's not the mastermind rule, but it's similar.
That's pretty
And
sensible.
you just like run near the Toro there, and the Toro just tank shots all game.
Oh, look at that. That looks like a bunker. I've seen one.
Obviously, Victor can trample 9, and if you battle him, because but Victor is only Mat 6. He probably he have additional dice to hit because Infernal Machine is additional dice against warrior models.
Yeah.
Let's ignore that because Victor will probably hit Gatsby.
Yeah, if he hits, it's gonna bloody hurt and probably kill him.
I mean, you say that, but how many times the Archangel hit Malika?
Oh, come on. Low blow. Yeah. Kralix needed a hit to weaken, missed all the shots.
Beth needed a hit with transmutation, missed all the shots.
Yeah, Archangel goes in. I should have called it after that. Well, I just shouldn't have gone in.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah. Oh, the old Gatsby charge, no line of sight, walk shenanigans.
Yeah, it's a shame the Dick Spider wasn't in range.
Yeah.
Getting those extra power tokens really does help. It just allows him to be a better shooting platform in this game because I don't think Vlad's got a offensive spell. Maybe he does.
He's got I think he's got Razor Wind. I think all the Vlads have Razor Wind.
Yeah, he's got Razor Wind. Razor Wind and Flashing Blades, solid. But yeah,
I do love that Razor Wind still has a little fluff blurb for its ruling. It's so cute. You don't see it very often.
No, Obliteration's another one. It's like the force of the earth blasts the ground itself or something, and then you look at it expecting to have knockdown, and it doesn't. So one bot's going there to, I'm guessing, apply Dark Shroud. Just a Plinker point.
The other one.
Getting ready for next turn, I reckon.
Is he going to go sit in a spot to trigger thing? Swift Vengeance?
Possibly. That's not a bad shout. As long as he makes them. It's only if you better because then you can put it where you want him to.
Yeah. It's like when I had that affair with Scar 1 and you can ritual sacrifice them, bring them back.
Yeah. Even better though is you can get Dr. Stygius to do it for you.
Yeah, true. That's all he did. I think he healed Scar once when she was like, I cut myself shaving and I have no boxes left.
Yeah, Dr. Stygius is massively good. Massively good for Crix.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aurora's going in. I'm guessing she's going to get some work done. Bounce back. I don't think she's got repo, does she?
Does she get it from flying high?
No, she gets it from another one. Because I think Phantom Protocol. And dodge, which is it's good. So the feat's been popped. and Phantom Protocol's getting pro.
Here goes the ouch time. See, that's what I love about Aurora2, I think, is a very easy caster because she has like easy mode rules.
I'm a bit in the opposite. I think she's easy to play, but to play well and like in a
She's
competitive way.
Yeah, she's harder.
Yeah, because it's so easy to cock up with. Yeah, like Aurora, she's actually quite easy to assassinate when she's not flying high.
Yeah.
And she's in the grill. She's a lot tougher than Aurora 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aurora 1 dies to a wet fart.
Yeah, as we found out. Was that actually a fart?
No, it wasn't. I can't fart under me.
Oh yeah, good point.
So
alright, so she hits the guy, passes pressure at 17. Should pretty much mount to grid and get rid.
there's my
That's now procced the Men at Archon, I reckon. There we go. Yeah.
Are you hearing sound off the chat? Hold on, my
Yeah.
phone.
And there's a repo coming in. I don't know whether that was the right play or not. I don't know whether it was it was needed right now. But the feats obviously needed. Can you still hear the players talking?
Oh, there we are. Yeah, now I can. My phone is like, oh, you're not. It's like I am connected. There we go.
Okay, so negation just should clear this off, especially with the fact that the Void Archon's applying Dark Shroud.
Yeah.
And the feat bonus as well.
So power 18 now, is it?
Pretty much. It is, yeah, power 18. You've got +6 swing. Which is pretty good in the list. Yeah, 12.16. Yeah. Alright, so Frustrated Locust is just going to blink a little bit of damage in, I believe.
Did the Nomad go 9 or did it go 7 towards the objective?
It went 9. I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Is that a misplay then on Dan's part?
Oh, that's a good point. It's a good point, actually.
Someone popped it up in the chat.
Yeah, it might be worth It's a very good point. Hopefully it's easily resolved.
Yeah. I mean, there's no easy way to resolve it.
No, there isn't really. Well, you could put it.
Put the objective. Yeah.
I think this that'll probably come back. That'll pop back up after the end of the turn, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a pretty. That's a bit of an error.
Yeah. Yeah, because we can't comment on the game, can we? Because we're commentating it.
No, we can't.
So
Um,
it's up to the players to call the judge.
yeah. So whilst we were talking about that and going through chats and all, we've just got the negation angels going to champion Lord of the Wall.
Yeah.
They should clear it. To be fair, the nomad thing, it'll probably just be left flapping in the wind. It should really be. And Aurora is, yeah. I don't know. It's definitely a judge rule that.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a shame because it's turning out to be quite a good game actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like slight confusion about who hit who. Negation angels.
Yeah.
So obviously he's had just slide it across. So it's out of range of the other negation angel.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah, because they're only half an inch and it's 2 inches down to small, you lose a lot. So you can do that because you can place it anywhere within the large space, and you can change its direction as well. You can change its facing.
Yeah, it's really good. The big thing for Sven is just to make sure that Void Archon's tagged. That's the big one, I think.
Yeah.
Because especially when it's taking damage, you don't want that.
It's still paralyzed, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, paralyzing doesn't do anything for hitting, does it?
No, it can still carry on. It's not like stationary or knockdown or anything like that. It's just
can outrun charge. Will paralysis once one round. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's good skills actually. The Dick Spider.
So it's and that kills him off. No tough because of the angel. Okay, so the void's free.
Does the void just go straight into the champion, or the Archon?
See, I think he might still want to go into Grey Lords.
Yeah, but who's gonna kill the Manite Archon?
Yeah, that's awkward because that's a lovely Thresher bubble right in front of him.
Yeah. He needs to kill these guys in order to have any chance of scoring this zone as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he swings and hits. And leaves the gun.
Yeah. Hey, we got spam in the chat. No.
Okay, so he hasn't got any way of scoring now unless he kills score in the left zone. Unless for some reason he kills number 2. Oh no, that's a nice servitor.
Yeah.
Ignore me. Ignore me. He's got 2 guys that can score.
So he can, if he can, like,
Angels. Excuse me, that absolute brain fart.
although we still got to kill a champion, a Menite Archon that's angry with a Hermit. And I don't think he's doing it. Because I don't think, unless I suppose the Teslas could shoot the champion and then he could retreat.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah. The fact he's put 3 focus on them as well. That's That's going to be, I don't know. It depends on what you're shooting at. But if you're shooting at like the champ, then probably 4 shots, and then 1 would be boost damage.
Yeah.
He's talking about it now.
So he's doing now, isn't he? So
yeah. So Vilman's shield guarded I think the 2nd shot. Third shot. The Tesla is the 4th shot, and he's boosting damage. That's a 6. A healthy 4 damage to him.
Yeah. I think I'm a bit behind on the dice on the right.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm only at the damage 7. It'll pop up now in a minute, it'll catch up.
Yeah. Missing 3. Okay, so the next is going in, shooting champ. So these Teslas hit quite decent. You got +2 from just it being a big base, and then a large base, sorry, and then +2 from the feet as well.
Yeah. Do they have flight today? So
yeah, they have flight. The latest CID was all about flight.
That would make sense. So whatever, he's off his horse.
It's a power 10, gets to power 14, which is standard. But now they're down to power 12, so it's
Yeah, but he's only armor 16 off his horse, up to 18.
Ooh,
so
okay.
It equals back out again.
Yeah, I think he's got this. He might be lucky actually, looking far ahead. If this Void Archon can get a good charge off against the Menite Archon, and then teleport and get a good spray off against these Grey Lords, or the other way around, he can move forwards, spray, and bounce over. But
yeah,
oh, that's a good placement. So Void still has not Void, sorry, Hermit still hasn't popped.
yeah.
Okay, so the next Tesla is just going in and boosting a shot against the champion.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Good induction. Gonna get pushed back to the corollary. Everything's within 6. Playing like a good old fashioned convergent player.
Yeah.
The 6-inch bubble. Oh yeah, feet. So no feet bonus now. So he's shooting against the Archon.
He must be going to charge into the champion with Void.
Yeah, he needs to kill it, but he should kill it. Because they've got the return attack, don't they? It's not a bad shout. I think he's going to leave the Grey Lord Outriders and just focus on doing the same and just getting into that juicy wedge.
So yeah, the Grey Lords are not as good now. They've lost Hand of Fate.
Yeah.
All
right. Is there a perfect world where Void Archon can tag both the champion and Vilmon, boost and aim to kill at least one of them, and then teleport to be able to crack one of these mana Archons, like in the back, in depth? Not even sure.
Because he's only PNS 16 against the Archons.
POW 16 on the gun, if he's within Dark Shroud, and then POW 13 in melee up to 15.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think he's actually better off not killing Vilmon, because that would make the back Archon also have Righteous Vengeance.
Yeah.
Although doing this now will do it if he kills it.
Mm-hmm.
Into 6. Rolling a 6 on 2 dice.
Yeah. I think he's going to not boost. It's probably a good idea. Always a bit funny, I think, coming to boost with a charge.
Yeah.
A spray first.
Yeah. Totally legit. Doesn't have to spray it.
There we go. If you can see it. Oh, so power 18 actually with the spray.
Yeah. So he's thinking Hermit. Yeah.
Would you Hermit that?
No, I think I'd let him die. Because then it triggers Swift Vengeance on Vilmon as well.
Yeah, and it's probably I would keep it because I'm a bit greedy. I'd wait until he hits the mana Archon with a melee weapon.
Yeah,
which is what he's done, I think. Good skills. So he missed his first mana attack against the Archon. Hits the second one. So he's got pension up to 15.
A zip.
Okay, so looking at the teleportation after killing a model. But
Yeah, I think Sven's right on that one. Voids teleport at the end as soon as they attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a brick.
Yeah. He's got Repo 5 though, but no porting ability.
Yeah, and that Mena Archon's going to have a nice thresher, I think.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have field day. The one in the back can come forward and kill the void. Even actually at that point, the Grey Lords can probably do it as well. Can just move down, spray him in the bum.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see that.
Yeah, I think he should have charged in attacks the Menai Archon and then sprayed the thing. Sprayed the champion.
Yeah.
And then you can teleport off the last attack then.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, the big one as well is he wasn't paralyzed, was he? He wasn't paralyzed.
No, the champion was shot with
No,
Tesla.
was.
All right,
The
now I think Dan's spending too long on this turn.
Yeah. Yeah, he's only cleared off what 2 champs, a unit of initiates.
Yeah.
They would cost him a good wedge of clock. Maybe we've been wrong all this time with Vlad3.
Maybe. I won't admit that I'm wrong with Vlad3, but maybe. I mean, Victor can't shoot behind that objective now because the Gatsby's got his barrier up.
Yeah, but the Archons can
come around and just do the dirty.
Yeah, it's rabbit hunting season for them.
Yeah, that is especially because Dash gives parry as well. So that front void archon can probably go all the way to sit in that little gap behind the tester.
Yeah.
I'm not moving anything because I can't, but it says he's 7.5 inches away from Negaton, Negation Angel number 2, Brown. So he should be able to shuffle into that nice little spot and then just murder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angels. Do a chunk of damage to the Tessellator. Oh, is he going to see it? Is he going to put it there? Why are you putting Hypatia there? That's.
It generally just looks now that like Dan's collapsing his right hand and just going to use the bunker.
Yeah.
And just wait till next then to explode out. But the feat's already been used, which it didn't really have that much of.
Oh, I think it was handy for taking out the champions because they stick around and they have 3 attacks and they're like mat 8. So they also love life sitting around because of the way Vlad's feat works, they get sidestep off the horses, which is pretty cool if they don't charge. Because mount attacks are melee attacks. So you get 3 sidesteps, which is a lot of movement and sprint. Although normally I find champions want to sprint forward and just gum shit up. But
yeah, champions are massive roadblock.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a little bit of jam with the Valkyrie Angel going to initiates just to.
So he hasn't moved the Shrike into Gatsby's control. Or are strikes extended control?
No, they're not. The only control Crix has is Stalkers.
Yeah.
But Stalkers are really they're expensive and they're not really what you want.
No.
Weirdly, I think you can get the Shrike for free in this.
6 points.
Yeah, you can.
Pretty cool. Probably trample that over initiates and tickle them.
Yeah, so the trample, I believe, is you can do for free, so it can handle its own.
Yeah.
It's a good little jack. The only problem is it's just getting it to run. He's not running anything really that's nearby that can pass the focus over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're over to Sven's turn a bit late. Sven's got a good 20 minutes to pretty much what he's doing and to execute it really.
Yeah. So
big one. Is that Victor?
No, it's Victor. What's he thinking? So yeah, Victor can get a pie off. The Outriders can spray effectively 17. Although it's probably going to be 16 because 17. They can be speed 10 off dash and they can spray 18. But it's probably not going to be that far. So they can spray everything to the second line of negation angels.
Yeah, that's
pretty impressive. That's a lot of sprays.
Mm-hmm.
The front Void Archon and Vilman have got Swift Vengeance, so that Void that Mena Archon can just walk to the side, smack. Oh, has he forgotten to do it? No, do Vengeance first. It's Vengeance first, and then it's yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think people are a bit tired here.
Yeah, so he's going to walk over 3. He's going to smack it. He's probably going to kill it. Tessellator. Oh, interesting.
I'm guessing he's in the assumption that the Mena Archon can just go in and do it because he's only on 6 boxes, or even better, Vilman.
Vilman will probably kill it himself because Vilman's Mat 9, Power 14 Weapon Master.
Obscene.
He's pretty good. Not a lot of people use him.
You don't know Pathfinder.
Yeah. There he goes. Pop. That hits him.
Mm-hmm.
And one shots it. Poof.
Oh. Get rid.
Good work, Vilman. He's going to feel that in the morning. So, yeah. Dervish is going to do Dervish things.
I'm still a little bit confused what this Victor's going to do. Because he's a lot of points.
About Vilman?
No, the Victor.
So, from what I remember Sven saying, this is an off list to go into Strange Bed. So, he has a lot of points, but it's a very good gun.
Yeah. Oh my word. A little bit off. My Canolo has just been revealed.
Oh, anything cool?
Broadside.
What?
Jumpstart.
Jumpstart's pretty cool.
Mortality.
Blech.
Gatling gun. Rate of 3, and she's Fury 6.
Oh, Fury 6. That's pretty cool.
And she's got things like the old witch has, with she can muck around with things. That's interesting.
That is cool. Gains run gun target lock, which is effective prey, not with the damage. Oh, and her feat is rerolls. Range attack and damage. But oh god, what if you take with double archangels? Why would you do that?
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Why
I
not?
don't. From my initial looks, mate. Maybe just Terrath.
Terrath's interesting.
So every turn you can pump out to every turn you can pump out, 2 skaters if you hit, obviously.
Yeah.
They're cheaper than Ravagals. And they start up ahead of the board.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I just put Double Archangel on it for fun.
I don't know. There's only so Double Archangel's only good because Bethane 2 is really good at support. Really good. Deflection's interesting. But anyway, I'll finish jizzing over Lith 4 later on. Got some cock to watch. So do you reckon Victor focuses on killing the Shrike?
He's in the advantage for clock.
Yeah, he's really is. I think he clears the right hand zone quite easily.
Yeah.
Quite easily. Goes up points and then just goes to town on that juicy area, saturated area of Angels.
Yeah. 11.2 of Gatsby though. It's leaving him within Gatsby charge.
Yeah, Gatsby got punched with 18. Scary. But the feet's been popped.
Yeah.
I think possibly now the next win condition for him is possible scenario. Not scenario, assassination.
Yeah.
I could be completely out. Oh. What was that for?
That was the Clock Angel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Shrike.
Yeah, so what Victor is rat 5 or 6 with inaccurate?
No, it doesn't have an accurate anymore. Lost it.
Wow.
And it's rat 4.
Someone
Go
tell how good Victor is. Damn. That's really good.
Yeah. But then Victor is all about getting work out of that big gun.
Yeah.
So.
It's done work this game.
Yeah, he's done good proper work.
Oh. Good shot there. Knocking out movement and strike.
So Sven can score 1 zone. He can get the second zone quite easily by clearing that out. So he can get 2 to be 1 ahead. I don't think he's clearing out the middle zone.
No, he won't. He won't. He can't get rid of the objective. I don't.
Yeah.
The big one is I don't know whether he can get through it with the 2 arc, because Archon number 2 is most likely going to have to go after Tessellate number 3, unless he feels comfortable with Outriders going in. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think the Mana Archon can probably kill it. Now he's proper riled up.
Definitely, it just stops him from when we were looking at him going in deep.
Yeah.
To maximize that threat. Sure.
Although that would mean, I think it's Vlad have to come forward, for that to happen. I think because dash.
Okay.
Check the wording on dash.
His model's beginning.
No, activate while in. So it activates +1 speed while in it gets parry.
Yeah, that's correct.
So you'd have to run. He's not going to keep Vlad nice and safe. There he goes. Vlad's just hide behind that building. He's gonna be happy there and eat a sandwich and not worry.
Oh, there we go. Yeet. They're looking pretty good there. So, bearing in mind that nomad. The nomad's still there, which could spice some things up.
Yeah, so they're going. Hold on, Sven.
He can sort of take his time there.
Yeah, they're only speed 9, not. I know he's, as I'm assuming, Vlad's dashed. Then. Mr. Cast dash.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Been too focused. I've kept Hand of Fate and
Okay.
Warmachine must have kept, and then
Dash. Yeah, must have done. Giving a focus out to the dervish, maybe.
Yeah, I do. We've got one still.
Put your
Just
down.
showing off its straight, saying he doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Now, the sad bit is, if that Frustrum Locust was any closer, he could start picking off energy tokens from the Outriders.
Yeah. Is it within 10, is it?
Yeah, within 10.
Yeah. So this is now the downside of Grey Lords. Without Hand of Fate, they can't hit Toffee.
Oh, and they've all got dodge as well.
Yeah. But
Yikes.
then he doesn't spend too long dodging on his own, and he's 10 minutes down.
Yeah.
This could be good for getting Hypatia away from Mana Archon. Vlad is so far back, and none of the stuff in the front line.
Yeah, he needs. I don't think Sven's target prioritying it. I don't know. Unless he's just trying to maximize just the amount of angels.
Yeah.
It's pretty big if he doesn't go for the patient. But then, if he's worried about negation angels, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So that's it.
Patience.
Oh, she's going forward. All right, so they've got to talk now about the simultaneous trigger for dodge, because the engagement angel number, I think it's 1 of blue.
Yeah.
He's now dead. Just trying to work out whether Prefect Hypatia can dodge into that spot.
I'm going to say no because it's simultaneous.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
I thought, but if they're currently going through it now, and if not, probably get a judge call. But I think that was themselves.
Actually, yeah, because it'd be after the attack is resolved. So you do the damage roll, it dies, and then you trigger all the dodges. So yeah, Hypatia can come forward into that.
Yep. Does she want to though? This is how I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't the Archon just move face?
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Okay.
Although it is another thing for him to kill, but Hypatia is she's not defense like defense 14.
She's not great.
Yeah, that Archon will just turn jelly. Just keep letting me down, letting me down, letting me down. Actually, yeah, he's got to deal with that tessellator. So that's going to have to be a Menite Archon. And then the other Archon in the back is. So I would put the Menite Archon into the tessellator. Charge Vilman into the other Tesla.
I think Vilman already activated, didn't he? Or was that the Righteous Vengeance? So we just had a judge call about if you're reading your own rules, not to pause the clock, which is aimed at.
Do before the game.
Yeah.
So what I would do is charge Archon number 2 into the tessellator 3, and then charge Archon number 1 down, and then send Vilmon down to kill whatever the Archon doesn't kill.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he can't thresh her because he'll hit himself in the face.
Ooh. Pretty juicy threshing.
Yeah. But he's got a bit of a issue trying to get there. Because they can only travel 10. Which, is a long way. As long as you think.
Yeah. Yeah, Menite Archons are so good. They're amazing.
They are so much fun.
They're not fun to play against.
Especially with Dash.
Yeah.
Although at that point he doesn't have parry. Doesn't have parry at that point. Although he's only half-inch range, so
Yeah.
it's an issue.
I don't think the Power Strength 6 bash is going to change this. But it's the first round. Everyone's bound to get wrong, and people are just a bit rusty from not playing.
Especially because we're now playing at 11 o'clock.
I'm playing in 2 hours.
Yeah, that's fine. You have no sleep.
It's fine. It's fine. Training for the baby next few days.
Yeah. So that's one.
There we go. So we've got a thresher.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hypatia's are well dead.
Yep.
Yeah. Oop. That's the power of Angry Minute Archon.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, just plog.
That's the end of Sven's turn, so he scores a pretty healthy 2.
Yeah. So
So fire continues on the Nomad.
yeah. Okay, so
What do you see and what do you think?
no charge threat. 12.2. Gatsby can only charge 11.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he can flicker himself, so Gatsby could get into Victor.
Yeah, you're not doing enough if you're flickering.
Anyway, and Ben's put the Hermit within 7.9 of the Victor. So
Ooh, good placement. Is there a good world where Dan continues to have the cloud up, where he had it last time to create that bunker, just completely ignores the right hand zone and then starts looking at getting rid of the left hand zone's models? Do you reckon?
I mean, he's got a couple of negation angels there.
Yeah.
Vilmon is not shield and stoning, so he's only armor 16 with 8 boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So he's easily killable. You want to kill one of the Archons now, but Archons buff off dead Archons. So you'll get one Archon before the other one gets angry. So unless you like split your damage and do like leave them both on 1 before you kill, then one of them's going to be annoyed and be armor 21.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, personally. Oh. Yeah, Gatsby's not a bad shout for it.
I mean,
just as long as up the clouds again.
If he can clear the left zone, forfeit the right zone, and shift everything around to the left, and start playing the board sideways,
Yeah,
it might be a slightly better shot.
So here's a really wonky thing I looked at as, so with Spirit Door, obviously, you could get the Nomad can run 14 inches forward, and then you could have Spirit Door happen.
And move Aurora.
Yeah, you could have Aurora right next to Vlad3. It's not going to work, but
No.
yeah, that's my 20 past 11 output.
Yeah. I don't think Aurora kills 3 though. No. But
unless she gets super lucky, because funny enough, Hermit's actually out. Hermit's out. but then 2 for 3 for Spirit Door. Nah, it's not gonna.
Nah, it's not going to work.
I shouldn't think about.
Especially because you've got to upkeep Arcane Prophet.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Maybe 5 if you keep dual attack up. But then you're not doing it.
Yeah. So I reckon that Void Archon needs to get some work done. I reckon he moves forward, sprays the number 2 Murder Pony, teleports behind the Minute Archon, and gives him a good smack.
Yeah.
Personally, Gaspy goes in, clears out the Vilmon, puts his clouds out, and tags both Annihilation. Tags both Minute Archons with Annihilation Servitors.
Yeah.
And then Tesselators go in and just shoot off the Grey Lords. Personally,
Yeah. Although they are actually defense 15 against the Tessellator.
Are they?
Because they got concealment.
Oh, so that's
they have permanent concealment from their Grey Lord class, which they just emanate.
That's pretty cool.
But then can Dan do all that in 15, 14 minutes?
There's only one way to find out.
Whilst being in a position where Sven doesn't just like clock back, throw the victor up the board, and then be like, you got 5 minutes to kill the victor.
And that was a scenario. So Tesla did just roll a whopping 17 against the Archon.
Oh, look, he's left on 1 box. That is perfect.
What
Positively perfect. Yeah, just now you can kill the other one, and
yeah, Crushdown Locust. It's gonna go. Just aim.
All right, so he shouldn't kill 2 until he's killed 1.
Yeah.
He should kill 1 now, and then go back and kill 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. Go for 1. Take number 1. Don't give it cover.
So the problem there is that Aurora is living, so Ashen Veil sucks.
Oh yeah, she's like Mat 5.
Yeah.
But
okay, so I think she's just going to go in and give it a go, I think. Yep. Yep, so we're going to go for a boost. Rolls a 13. Does hit because I think over an inch.
So that knocks down the Archon. Well, if it could be knocked down.
But they lose fights. So back to Menoth having no Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Aha. Yes, that's Aurora. She just went, hit the Menor Archon number 1, and it's just repoing away now. And off to negation. I think he's pretty much doing what you were.
Yeah.
You mentioned, which is
no, don't kill the top one first, though. Kill the top one first. There we go. Good egg.
Problem here is he's splitting up a gang unit.
Yeah.
To be fair, actually, though, in the back arc, he should hit, and one box.
I mean, yeah, they're not living, are they? So they're only defense 13. No. So defense 11 in the bum.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably killing Archon 1. So is he attacking 1 first?
there's a free strike from Vilmon
Oh yeah, Vilma.
against the unit leader.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and turns him to poop.
Yeah. I think the pressure, it's darn a shame. So this is a big one as well now, because obviously the leader's died. Who promotes and who loses the attack?
Yeah, Dave's in the channel.
So I had this happen at WTC against a circle player with my Raptors. I got
Field promoted.
Yeah, it's rubbish. It's real rough.
It's like one of the tricks you can do with Berserk is if you got a Berserk, try and Berserk on your unit leader. Kill your own unit leader, promote Berserk in model, and it can no longer make attack.
Yeah.
It's a little trick to get around Berserk. If you have to Berserk, kill your leader. And then you'll stop making Berserk attacks.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That also.
I never really thought about that.
Yeah, played a lot of Doom Reavers. And positioning is for people who are good at this game.
So come on, what's positioning? Just put down 2 large bases, like large, huge bases, and just fucking roll dice.
Yeah.
Roll dice.
Roll dice. So yeah, that's pretty big because now they've lost gang. So I mean, now what's the mat of a negation in 7? I need 6s to hit.
Yeah.
6 needs 7. Power 12.
He rolls a 14 on damage. Oh, against the number 2. Oh, rubbish. That's fair. That's fair. Just made it a little bit harder now. But
Yeah.
he has a Void Archon, which eyeballing.
Did he make an attack? Oh, he didn't, did he? Yeah, because number 1.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's got a Void Archon. The Void Archon can make attacks. Hermit's around though, so Hermit can thing the Menite.
Yeah, that's and then also Vilmon's just sat there.
Yeah.
So he'll probably Hermit this, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Whilst he's got 9 minutes.
There should be enough in the tank for the Nomad to kill him.
Oh, definitely. And then he fist slaps the Vilmon as well. I think he hits. And I'm pretty sure Hermit just got used as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just hit.
So he's punching the Archon with a buckler.
Yeah,
Wrong.
punch
Vilmon. Sorry, Vilmon.
Dice off 2. Boom.
Oh.
1 shot.
Get out of there.
Yeah, Hillman hasn't got tough.
Just salties. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that +2 armor is pretty big.
Yeah.
That would have done it.
Yeah, that would have. So he's still got the Void.
Yeah, Void really wants to be doing the work at the back.
Void can kill this. Can then teleport 8.
Mm-hmm.
Spray 2 ponies and punch the third. Yeah, kills him. Now you want to teleport. No, don't spray. Teleport now because you'll probably miss. No, he hits. Not kill it. Yeah.
So you get the soul back. And,
So
you know what I'm saying? He's just out. Oh.
yeah, he's done that the wrong way around then. He should have punched it, teleported, sprayed.
No, so he needed to spray. He needed to spray against the Archon. Aim to kill it with a spray. And then teleport. No.
I think you want to charge the Archon, teleport 8 to melee, and maybe you could spray 2 and punch the last one.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Void Archons are tricksters. So
they're really good. They're another one of those models that really shine.
Yeah. I mean, if Dan's lucky, Sven will fall asleep because it's past his bedtime. Because he doesn't seem to be using his choir. Unless he used him. I may have battled with him.
Yeah. Maybe. Just got to try and work out what Gatsby's going to do now.
Yeah, so Gatsby go within 11 of the because the victor could trample.
Yeah.
And then just punch Gatsby twice. It's dice plus a dice plus 6, I think, 7, because he's 23, 25 with battle on him, plus 7. So you're doing 2 damage, even if he negates 5, and 2 of those will probably kill him.
Yeah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. Okay, so just running Negation Angels just to be a
so he's flacking over to the left.
Yeah.
But he's not pouring the
too late.
2-1.
2-1 Sven scores another one
next turn quite easily.
Yeah.
He's not clearing the left zone. He's not clearing the zone, but he's going to have. He could probably do a 3-minute turn.
Yeah,
which
he doesn't really do anything.
Which is what I would do. You don't have to do anything. You just, run the initiates in the middle zone. And then just play 5-minute turns to 1-minute turns.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so Judge just popped on just to confirm that the ruling regarding the leader was correct.
Yeah.
The leader permission. I'm not sure though about the reposition though, because it is classed as forfeit in a. Oh no, ignore me. Repositions where you don't get bad charge.
Yeah, so it's still a legal charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at.
I mean, you could just run the Victor 12 across.
Yeah.
I don't think it would die.
No, Dan. To be fair, Dan hasn't got it. All he needs to do is he just needs to keep his caster safe from the Nomad.
Yeah.
And that's it. To be fair, he could even. I think he could even kill box himself and still be fine.
Yeah.
just he needs to stay away from that nomad.
Because I don't think at that angle the nomad's got line of sight to Vlad.
No.
So
But he can trample.
he can trample, but then he's definitely not going to.
Yeah, trample, and then Aurora2 just.
Oh, you could trample Spirit or.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so Sven's just solidifying his position, just making sure that he can he doesn't lose any points that he doesn't need to.
Yeah.
No, he's got the time. But obviously there's a problem where he needs to make sure he doesn't waste this time and just moving things that don't need to be moved.
Yeah, if he has like a 10-minute turn, it's pretty nasty. Oh, who's going to be coming in to kill the nomad then?
I think it's just gonna be a shot
From Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, he's 2.1 away. Yeah, so probably yeah.
Nothing else for Victor to do, is there? You can just get all hot and sassy really and shoot Victor. Shoot the nomad. If Dan goes in, he wastes time trying to go for it.
Yeah.
Dervish doing more work, like always.
Oh, he's got no way of getting Death Shroud to Vlad, does he?
Well, yeah. Depends. If Vlad moves 0.7 inches closer, then maybe.
Maybe.
Actually, he can. So he has to servitor. He needs to bring a servitor back within Flickers 2. Then that servitor runs. So
Yeah.
12.
Although it has to be in command, doesn't it?
Yeah,
for Death Shroud on the servitors.
Gatsby would have to go as well.
Yeah, you could probably charge Hermit though.
Yeah.
All right, Sven, what did I tell you? Yeah, May, you're initiates. Yeah.
There we go. That's a solid point. I do want to know what the 3 focus is for the Victor.
It was probably nipple guns in case the initiates missed.
That's fair.
And also because he's got the vassal mechanic. They got to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of support on that.
Yeah, so he's battling the Victor. So the Victor's probably going to walk 6, shoot the Nomad, and then pepper nipple him.
Yeah.
Although he does have cover, so the Nomad is like defense 16.
That's not too bad. Yeah.
Should be easy peasy. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I think Sven got it.
Oh, yeah, resolve the attack and then dodge. But considering how Dan moved the Nomad forward.
Yeah, he needs to do it. He needs to do it now.
So from that position, the Nomad doesn't get a shield.
Doesn't get a shield?
Yeah, because the blast is behind him.
Oh.
Blast centers from the center of the blast. So the attack is now coming from behind the Nomad. So
yeah. And it also clips the servitor as well.
Yeah.
3 to the 4. That's propped Vengeance.
So the other one can
Vengeance on Thick Spider as well. That's really good. That's pretty key.
defense 18 against him now.
Oh. Defense 18.
Yeah, so he's -2 defense, so he's down to 10. He's got cover, and he's got in melee, so he gets.
Oh, yeah. Good skills. So possibly there might be an out for Dan if he can get it together in 3 minutes 30 seconds. So he's now going for. I'm not sure actually. Who's he shooting at? Oh,
Yeah.
this is pretty scary.
Has Vlad been yet?
Not yet, no.
Yet.
So Victor missed the first shot, hit the second nipple shot.
That's a miss.
Damage. So Buckler's gone. Third shot. Oh no, he's moving back. And he hits that shot as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have moved him forward. But then actually, if you do that, Vlad and sprint under feet.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so he's moving back in order to try and get the servitor in range. The accretion, do the repair.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Grey Lords are moving. If they choose to do the magic, it's pretty clear. Dan remembers that the Frustrum Locust procs off any magic. I think he did.
So if the Nomad had a left, you could have thrown the Hermit towards Vlad. But he hasn't got a left arm.
Sorry, what was that?
I said if the nomad still had a left arm, you could have thrown the hermit.
He's still slamming, can't he?
He's too close now.
Oh, is he doing that?
He's running away.
He's run into Toro range. He's going to Toro range, nomad range.
Yeah, but the nomad's got no arms.
He's got no arms.
He's 12.1 away, so the nomad can't get to him, can he? It's track 12.
Speed 5 up to 7, goes to 9 because of Gatsby.
Oh, yeah, there's more.
Speed 7. The Tesla is out of range, but you can get a Gatsby bot onto him. I think he has to do it. He's got 2 minutes 37. He's just got to hope that Aurora rolls and spikes really well.
Yeah.
Go for a spray with the Void Archon, possibly get the trigger from the Void Archon as well. To be fair, actually, if Void Archon moves forward and hits the Vassal Mechanic, there's a possibility he could bounce to
Vlad, yeah.
But he's got not much to do it in.
Yeah.
There's also the potential for a crit paralysis from Negation Angel. Actually, no, base paralysis.
Yeah, you can charge it with a Negation Angel.
Yeah.
So if he runs one, charges the leader, bounces the Void and the Vlad, he's got 2 minutes to do it.
Yeah, and then just charges in a 3-focused nomad. Depending on 18-1 dice, you just boost it. Boost and pray you get through the 5 damage negation. But yeah. Or
no, I don't think he's seen it.
Or not. Okay, so I think Dan's going for more of a team play where he's trying to get more CPs for the team. To be fair, I don't. To be able to do all that in the time probably wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
I need to stop getting so hyped up. Yeah, if you just yo-yo this, it's half a board, bounce it this way, over there. Yeah, you can get it. But you have to do it in 2 minutes. Exactly 2 minutes. It's not going to happen.
No. It's got 44 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. I think that was actually a play. I think that was it. Because yeah, you could have charged the Victor with the maybe the Victor. Yeah, you could have charged the Victor. Use the spray against a Vassal Mechanic, kill him, bounce behind Vlad. And give him 2 punches. And you'd get the souls off the Vassal Mechanic. And that's it.
Yeah.
Game. Well played by both opponents. That was a good game to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have that low down.
Judge jumping in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now that puts team Pysgod Wibbly Wobbly at a 1-win, 1-loss against 4 men and a baby.
Yeah. So Luke's playing next.
Yeah, in
an
just
hour.
over an hour. Oh.
So
and then we've got a Menoth with Matt.
Yeah.
And then we've got a Winions versus Circle.
Yeah. So means I'm actually going to have to put work in now into my match.
Yeah, of course. You always put work in.
I was
Always.
hoping Dan would win and you would win, and I could just, like, not take it seriously.
Yikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
I think Dan spent way too long on that second turn. That was nearly 40 minutes. And he didn't get enough out of it. Was it 40 minutes to kill 2 champions? Yeah.
Yeah, shit happens. But we got to see like Adel's answer, like a tech answer against Strange Bedfellows, and then, to be fair, it worked. It did work.
Yeah, it did. It did, yeah, because he was able to keep the victor alive, which was the one piece that you had to kill because it just starts rocking up stuff. Like, even with it being like range 9 for the turns it's in, but I still think Dan should have tried to have gone for the last ditch assassination at the very end, because why not? Yeah,
I'm really sorry. I actually jump because Rowan's waking up and Lauren's a bit stressed. It was good watching though. Game you both.
Oh,
All right.
give me a minute and I'll log into. I'll hop over.
Come back. Sure. How's the situation? Mine is 6 months old. It's fresh in my mind. Yeah. Just write it down in the chat for us.
Dan, I've sent you a message. If you want to read it, I'm going to head off now.
Thank you. Bed doesn't want to talk on stream. He's shy.
I'm not shy. You two are doing maths, and maths is hard. I'd figure I'd let you do it in peace.
Yeah, for me the game was the game plan pretty much went as I expected. I underestimated how hard the Gatsby Cloud Ball would be, especially after you killing my objective. I probably should have. I mean, yeah. I think my turn 2 play. The issue is, as soon when you start clogging up my the lane here, my victor does is clear the zone. So I looked at the card beforehand and I was clear, I will score this right hand zone. That's why my choir moved quite aggressively to, even if my shit's killed or do something else, I have the choir to score the zone. And the next turn they can go either around or just start getting into the middle zone to contest. looking at the card, the whole idea was my Victor will dominate the right-hand zone, so I will score the right-hand zone most of the time. So I will be in a quite good situation scenario-wise. I know clock is an issue with Victor, so I was like, okay, going to play the slow game. And where I messed up was in the second turn, where I thought about the tesselators being too devastating. I had an idea in my head, like if Vlad stays here, casts Windwall, and puts everything around him, and put stuff here in front of the way of objective, that would have been the way better play because I would have just contested the zone with like 2 initiates, which is all I need. You need to kill these guys to score the zone, and when you do, everything triggers. I was worried that on the other side you would either shoot my or shoot my Outriders. What I should have done is just put shooting, no non-magical shooting on my Victor as well. Because the 2 damage doesn't really matter that much. And then just retreat with the Outriders outside of the threat range and just really play the slow game, even though I'm first player, because I can dominate the right-hand zone and because in your turn before, it already showed that I had a clock advantage. My second turn was too long, I think, though. I'm not sure if I should have shot. I think the house blocked me a little bit from it. Should have gone with a reposition in the turn they went into, go a little bit like this, or play defensively and put one here so I could swap Hand of Fate back. Yeah, the Outriders were my last iteration of this list because in the past there was like Fenris and a Manward Raccoon, but they all didn't do enough against this meta, which becomes more and more infantry heavy. And the Outriders just do such a great job in these matchups, like they're basically a shooting unit. I think you could have done that, probably. Question is, I had the Hermit at that point still up. Like if Vortex. You can just do the math real quick, right? Your Gatsby has 4 attacks, power 18, doing 20 damage. The charge like 23. And your Nomad loses his one of the bigger. But he has one initial at 3 attacks, like 4 attacks, 23 damage. And the Nomad, when I take away one of the swords, basically only has 3 sword attacks. No, 2. He has to charge, which you have to pay for. You take the fixed and the other one, and then you have 3 swords, which one I take away. So 2 at power 20 are 14 damage. Yeah. And Michael, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not enough.
One charge, and I still have 1 Hermit. You could have then, if you would have invested everything, like the Void Archon was like something here, he could have gone front and maybe spray, and your Tesselators could have moved up really aggressively and done the shit, made some attacks. But in the end, you lose Gatsby through this because the Dervish just kills Gatsby at that point because he's empty and has murderers. Vlad kills something. And you probably lose your Void Archon too because he is then exposed. The dicey play, and I don't know if it's right. You still had. Basically, the position the Victor is, everything that happens is I move him 4 inches back and shoot this with my nipple guns. Can do this yo-yo play, basically. But still, yeah, Gatsby is somewhere here, has to put. To be fair, if the last two turns were played a little bit for time, if you have to play this out, this game would have probably gone a bit different. I mean, you will never score the center zone as long as I have my Victor alive. I probably need to. Sure.
I mean, me and Luke saw like a potential assassination on Vlad at the very end.
He was here or here?
He's on 5. So we were like, if you charge him in, gang him with another one, make him paralyzed, move the Void Archon up, kill the Vassal, bounce into Vlad, or even move him up, spray 6, spray the Vassal, bounce up to the wall, and then just charge in the Nomad. Because even though the Nomad's got no arms, he's hitting on a 1, and he's dice plus 1. Yeah, we thought we were moving him up, see? So we thought we'd move him up to be in melee range of the Vassal, and then just charge him up. Because he's got no arms, but when you're defense 5, yeah, charge him, hit, bonk, bonk, bonk. You
15.
Yeah, but you didn't have much else going on.
Even then, like you need the 7 here, then you're POW 14, right, on Vlad? Like -3, 8. You're doing. I take a focus when you roll average, so you're 11, so 3 damage, going to 15. The Void Archon needs to go charge here. How did this
You can
work?
probably so the Void Archon. Well, he speeds 6, so you can just like go like there, or yeah. So you just sort of move him to be within 9 of Vlad, like to that point. There is a point there I can get to. I'm just really tired, and then you spray something.
Can
just
charge here.
Bounces 8 and just hits him over the wall.
Attacks POW 15.
Yeah, because he's paralyzed. You got 2 boosted POW 15s into him, and then the Nomad just goes in, bops it, and then you could even Spirit or Aurora up as well, and just pop in twice more. Yeah, so I don't know.
To be fair, I think you would have needed to see this right away and then not hesitate at all.
Yeah,
because you were like 3 minutes 50.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's an inch.
something.
Yeah.
You get in here. 2 power 15s are -7, so 8 damage.
Yeah. But yeah, you boost this. You boost the spray. It doesn't matter. You still got the two. There's 2 cells left damage. So it's 2 power 15s, fully boosted, and then 3 swords off the nomad at dice +1, and then possibly a spirit door. Yeah, but it's still dice +1. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo.
Fair, this was the best use I've seen out of the Spirit Door Nomad or the Spirit Door Jack till now. It's really annoying, but I knew that's why I put the first shot in him. That's what I thought when you would have committed in your turn 3 to kill the Victor. Other problem would have been you would have had 2 Archons on your left hand zone, which at that point just leaves Angels to deal with them, and Archons are really good at dealing with Angels and Outriders too. Basically, you shifted the board like this, and then basically, yeah. I think I put myself. Said what? The trample action on the objective was a bit easy, to be quite honest, but sure. Yeah, klar, sure. Maybe thought about it, but you would have had just 1 focus, the 0 focus, because you're killing the 1 initiate was a bit rolling. I would have expected you to need a second attack or boost. Now would have thought about it, because at that point the Archon, just because I put you on fire, is really dangerous. It's the old you burn to death. 15, 17 still. And maybe I should have hermited. Maybe I should have hermited the attack on the objective, because the objective is so important at that point. Didn't expect the roads. No, we didn't play. I played. I think we talked at the last WTC a bit. We drank, I think.
Yeah.
I still